Why are so many hard-working people still broke, while their quiet neighbour just became a millionaire? The answer isn't about how much you earn. It's about how you think, spend, and live. The Millionaire Next Door, a groundbreaking book by ThomasJStanley and William D. Danko, reveals one powerful truth. Most real millionaires don't live in mansions, wear Rolexes, or drive sports cars. In fact, most of them live modest lives right next door. And yet, they've quietly built real, lasting wealth. Today, I'll break down the life-changing insights from this book and show you what it really takes to become financially free, and why wealth begins in the mind. If you're ready to challenge your beliefs, discover what true wealth looks like, and take control of your future, stay with me. The Millionaire Next Door is more than just a finance book. It's a mirror that reflects your habits, your mindset, and your relationship with money. This book is based on years of in-depth research on real millionaires, not celebrities, not social media stars, but everyday people who quietly accumulated wealth through discipline, planning, and intention. Why is this book so important? Because most of us have been lied to. We think wealth is loud, flashy, and full of status symbols. But the truth is, real wealth is boring. It's strategic. It's intentional. And when you begin to understand that, you start walking the path to lasting success. Not just financial success, but personal mastery. This video is for those who are on a path of self-discovery and want to live with purpose and freedom. Let's get into it. The first and perhaps most important insight is this. Most millionaires live far below their means. They don't care about looking rich. They care about being free. The average millionaire in the US doesn't live in a gated community. They live in regular neighborhoods, drive used cars, and rarely spend on luxury items. Why? Because every dollar saved is a dollar invested. Every unnecessary purchase is a barrier to freedom. If you want to build wealth, stop spending to impress people who don't matter. Start spending to create options. Options to invest, grow, and live on your terms. Real wealth is invisible. In the book, Stanley and Danko introduce two powerful terms, UAWs, under-accumulators of wealth, and PAWs, prodigious accumulators of wealth. A UAW might earn $150,000 a year, but spend $155,000. A PAW might earn $90,000 a year and invest $40,000. Guess who's wealthier in 10 years? PAWs prioritize financial independence. Real wealth is not created overnight. It's built through daily discipline, budgeting, planning, and consistent decision-making. Millionaires plan their finances and stick to them. They don't accidentally get rich. They set long-term goals, track spending, minimize debt, and prioritize investing. The average millionaire knows exactly where their money goes, and they make every dollar work for them. If you're someone seeking self-awareness, this matters. Every financial decision reflects who you are becoming. So the question is, are your choices building the life you truly want? One of the most unexpected lessons in The Millionaire Next Door is this. Millionaires often don't financially support their adult children. Why? Because they know that dependency kills growth. Instead of handing over money, they teach values. Earn before you spend, save before you show off, think long term. They raise kids who understand work ethic, responsibility, and the power of delayed gratification. They don't want their children to look rich. They want them to be strong, wise, and independent. True wealth isn't inherited, it's developed. That's a lesson worth remembering. One of the most unexpected lessons in The Millionaire Next Door is this. Millionaires often don't financially support their adult children. Why? Because they know that dependency kills growth. Instead of handing over money, they teach values. Earn before you spend, save before you show off, think long term. They raise kids who understand work ethic, responsibility, and the power of delayed gratification. They don't want their children to look rich. They want them to be strong, wise, and independent. True wealth isn't inherited, it's developed. That's a lesson worth remembering. Millionaires don't chase quick wins. They're focused on the long game, retirement planning, tax efficiency, passive income, legacy building. They think in decades, not in weekends. They don't ask, what car can I afford this month? They ask, what life do I want 20 years from now? And then they act accordingly. When you begin to think long term, your daily choices change. You eat differently, you spend differently, you live with clarity and direction, not chaos and consumption. Here's the truth, wealth isn't about luck, it's about awareness. Most people stay broke, not because they're lazy, but because they're distracted. The Millionaire Next Door teaches us to unplug from society's pressure to look successful and instead live with real freedom. So I'll leave you with this. Would you rather look rich or be free? If this video helped shift your mindset, subscribe to the channel. We're building